first YouTube video with the 16 Pro with the front camera. Wifey's laying next to me. Just gave her a massage. She taking her little dating nap about 1:57 in the afternoon. The boat is we're in the Bahamas, but we walked around for a little bit and we just came back. We just wanted to chill. So we're just laid out. She's taking her nap. Turn the lights off, close the windows, man, and just relax. Sorry we didn't get a chance to do this video on the first day, but we just wanted to kind of focus on ourselves, get in, get comfortable, actually be on vacation, and then, get back on here. So, first night was jumping. We had to find our room real quick. We went out, we had dinner. That was a good time. And then we came back to the room and went to sleep. Oh, that was good sleep. I slept good last night. I slept real good last night. Woke up this morning, had a great breakfast, some salmon Benedicts. Oh, pause. Oh my God. It's a piece of bread with a what is it, a poached egg on top and roasted salmon. And they call it a Benedict with a T, ends with a T. CT, actually, to be correct. And had that. You had them tacos. You were ham this morning on breakfast.
Yeah, I know. You see, I hardly ate lunch, right? I was okay just with the gym.
Man, I'm like, baby, you don't want to slow down, baby? But look, though, remember what I told you this morning? I said, man, you eat the potatoes, you going to be done. I'm telling you, I said, you might want to keep it light. We finna walk around.
Nah.
You was like, no, sir.
Let me tell you why. I don't know why. The real reason, I actually like breakfast food better than dinner. I don't like a lot of dinner, but if you see breakfast, like, you'll get fruits, they give you fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, all this stuff.
Orange juice, it'd be all heavy.
Just be, okay, meat, vegetables, like
cholesterol
and a lot of carbs.
Yeah.
So like sometimes I would prefer breakfast even for dinner because it's more variety.
What we had for dinner?
We had it was
I had the salmon,
mashed potatoes, and some vegetable or something like that.
And you had something that looked so good.
Chicken and mixed vegetables and
That's clean though.
and chicken. It was like a chicken breast.
I remember, and then you asked for the same sauce I had.
Yeah.
And tore it up.
But even that, I forced myself to get that off the entree menu because I didn't see anything I liked. But if that had been breakfast, I would have been like more. I would have gotten more. So for me, like if I eat breakfast, then I could just have that and get full on that and be good until dinner. So when we went to the fish fry place, we just got the water or the drink. And I'm good now. I feel still like okay. Like I know we will be eating soon, but I still feel okay from breakfast, And that was what, 8 o'clock, 8 a.m.
Well, there it is.
Like,
oh man,
Isn't breakfast better than dinner? I think.
Yeah, I like breakfast. But breakfast has to be enjoyed in the right way, though. Mm-hmm. You understand? Like, that's the only thing that I don't like about breakfast is how underappreciated it is in comparison to dinner. Dinner got to be done at a certain time. Got to be sat at a certain table. Got to turn your phone off. Breakfast, man, here's a dang on honey bun and some milk. Plop! Get out of here.
That's breakfast.
You're late for work. That's breakfast, bro. And the food is better.
Agreed.
Breakfast, you gotta wake up early. You gotta brush your teeth. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, have time to cook it, sit down with everybody before everybody leave the house. You know, live, update with everybody. You know what I'm saying? What you see on TV, on the old school sitcoms, family TV shows.
Breakfast is lighter.
Breakfast is like, it's already an event.
It's already
You walk into, food already done, everybody's at the table, eat, and then everybody leaves to go do what they gotta do for the day. Nah! Here's your energy drink. Blow! PB&J, blow! You're late. You're 45 minutes late. Hurry up.
But let me add to that, though.
Put your seatbelt on.
Your mood in the morning, during the day, when they say you're breaking your fast for breakfast, that also sets the tone for the rest of the day compared to dinner when you're getting ready to wind down and you're putting all that weight on your stomach before you go to sleep. So if you think about it, breakfast really is the most important meal of the day. Like, you're about to start your day off, so you need that extra boost of fuel. So if you cheat the process, I feel like that's where the problems are. Like, you shouldn't cheat yourself out of breakfast. You could cheat yourself out of dinner, but I think you should definitely do a good breakfast. And I think, you know, this is just like branching off into something else, but I think even like companionship wise, like if you want to get to know someone, like, and get closer to someone, don't take them to dinner. That's like the most common date idea. I think you should really get to know someone by taking them to breakfast. You get to learn how early, if they're a morning person or not.
Ooh.
When they wake up, do they still take time to put on, you know, all the things they dress up for dinner, because they take dinner serious, right? So you take someone to dinner, what they doing? Best dress. You getting the best version of that person. But if you take that same person to breakfast, you'll see they come in to breakfast with flip-flops on. They don't care, hair messed up,
standing in between their toes.
You know the type of person you're about to deal with if you just take them on a date to breakfast, like. But that's not common.
And that's why restaurants like Another Broken Egg are essential.
Yeah,
the finger licking is essential.
Yeah.
Brunch spots are essential.
You see where we met and the time of day it was. It wasn't dinner.
That's who you know you gonna deal with.
Our first date was like a brunch or breakfast or something. It wasn't dinner, I don't think.
Yeah, because on Saturdays, because that's the only time, I mean, most people are working people. That's the only time you'll be able to do breakfast with somebody's on a Saturday.
Yeah. And that also shows you if somebody can do breakfast with you, lets you know that they prioritize you too, just from what you just said.
They got up early for you.
They got up early. They probably carved out time. They schedule all the other stuff they could have done.
You
and
know
they met
what?
with you bright and early in the morning. That means you're...
That's why most men think they finna get some after they take a girl out on a date to dinner.
Why?
You gotta build up the dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The first date should be breakfast. Get to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's the weekend. No, you know what I'm saying? It ain't close to my bedtime. It ain't close to yours. Let's sit down, eat, and talk.
Oh, okay. So
You
the
feel me?
expectation of sex after dinner is because what usually comes next, you go to bed.
Most couples after
you
dinner, they
eat.
go to sleep.
That is so crazy. I never thought of that.
You thought I was gonna go home? I dropped you off first. I picked you up. We're going to your house. We're going upstairs. No, me?
That's your natural inclination, is to go to bed after you eat.
Man,
so we so surprised that man, like, why do you want to sleep with me after dinner?
Listen, so that means if a girl come and pick you up for a dinner date and she got to drop you home, she's the man. She has all expectations to go up to your home and make you her B-word.
No.
And then it should be lunch. You know, now it's a little bit more in the middle of the day on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got a little bit more comfortable. Now I want to see what you look like in the middle of the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
What, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we still hanging. We still, man, let me take you to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's like a graduate. You don't just get that dinner date on the
yes,
first try. I just met you yesterday. Okay, already dinner.
Ruth Chris.
You haven't built up to it.
No, what they say? Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. The Cheesecake Factory lady.
Cheesecake. Let me. Oh, you want to crack on cheesecake? Tell me 3 things that's on their menu.
Everything that people get from the fancy restaurants.
People talk about Cheesecake Factory like they was raised going there. Like, okay, I'm about to blow your mind, right? Anything that you've used to that you've graduated from, you should, it should be in your memory, right? Because you don't want to go there no more. Name 3 things off of McDonald's menu.
McChicken fries and chicken nuggets.
Boom.
It's not that big of a menu.
It's not, because you used to go in there. So now these young ladies, you ask them that same question and they'll know. Oh, Big Mac, McChicken, this, that. Yeah, I don't go to McDonald's no more. It ain't good for health. Oh, I don't go to I don't go to Cheesecake Factory. I don't eat there. Nah. Name 2 things on the menu. You ain't never been there before in your life.
Where, cheesecake?
No, not you. I'm saying like how that's been a social media thing.
Yeah.
That's been a social media thing. And they ain't even been there. But anyways.
It's all about the progression. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
That's how a lot of these people get into these confusing situations.
That's it.
Because they be going out to dinner, and dinner is last.
That's last. You notice the lady, she said that she's a relationship coach. She said y'all need to stop going to dinner on the first date, and y'all need to start having coffee, tea. Go meet that person for a
during the
drink.
daytime.
Not a margarita.
And you know what else it shows you?
Coffee.
You could look at their car. Where you parked there? Let me park right next to you. Okay, we park. Now you can see their car dusty, rims dirty.
Yeah.
Character.
Yeah.
Standard. What kind of standard they got? You could peek. You could peek inside the car, see stuff all in the front seat. You can't see that during. You can't. You know they're gonna wash the car.
Wow.
You know they're gonna wash the car. You know they're gonna do all this just in case. When you look at somebody's car and it look like they live in that thing. Oh yeah, that's how they live.
When you think about it like this too.
They don't got no standard. They don't care. They don't even care enough about the vehicle that gets them from point A to point B to turn around before they get out the vehicle and just, in my language, say nettoyer, put the car back together. Basically what we did before we left the Tesla.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't care.
And you can see that. You can tell.
Yeah, you can see that. You can tell that, bro. Like,
because what do they say vampires do? What time they supposedly come out at?
Let me tell you something.
Night, right?
Latoya, it doesn't matter if people got kids or family or not, or whatever situation, right? And I'm going to show you. It's going to blow your mind. You listening? We understand people. We understand stuff happens, right? In our life, we understand stuff happens and we make excuses for it, right? You're about to go buy a car. This will last $5,000. You understand? And the person about to sell you their vehicle pulls up. Now, imagine your vehicle on its worst day. Not saying that we have them, but I'm just saying, just picture a nasty vehicle. And the excuse people normally give. Family, people we know, even ourselves back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That mess inside that car that you about to buy. Would you buy that car?
Depends on what's going on. It's like if it's a good deal, there's low mileage, price is amazing, no issues with the car, then I look at it like a fix and flip house where it might not look nice. I just put the money into building the house up, making it look pretty, and I now have a house that I could flip for whatever. So I look at it like that. The cleanliness thing of it, I would just ask the person to clean up the car before I buy it, only if it's a good value and I know that I can't find this deal anywhere else and it's nothing wrong with it. But from that perspective of character and making a purchase consumer-based mindset, I wouldn't care too much about the mess on the floor and that dynamic, because I could easily just have them clean it up and tell them I'm not buying it unless you clean it. But it wouldn't make me walk away from the deal, no. It wouldn't.
It wouldn't make you walk away from the deal.
Only because it's something that could be fixed, like with the vacuum in less than a minute, you know. But consumer, like I said, I'm a consumer. I want it bad. I've been looking around forever. This is my dream car. I want it. I don't care. Yeah, I would overlook it.
It's not that situation. You need a car. It's your last 5,000, and you're buying somebody's personal vehicle. No dealership involved. You Facebook Market.
Okay. Okay.
And this is your third car that you done ran through. Your last car transmission blew.
You bought all these details.
I'm just saying, you bought that for 4,000.
Okay, you got all these details now that wasn't there the first time.
Okay, you've had a bad experience before. Let's add some context to this.
All right, go ahead.
And you just got these 5 bands back to get another car, because if not, you're gonna have to catch the bus or get a rental car. That's getting expensive. Life is hard.
Okay.
Life is hard. You don't know how you got here. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Are you purchasing that vehicle?
If it's in what condition?
If you open up the door, the car looks like whatever your worst day is in your car. If it looks like that, and this is their personal vehicle, and you gotta take their word for it that nothing's wrong with the car. You know, I understand the mileage is low. You know what I'm saying? Man, we ain't never have an issue at this car. Man, this thing smooth. And the inside of the car look like this. Was you taking his word or not, bro? That's all I need to know, dog.
You know, see, you basically trying to corner me with that question now. Like,
then let me corner you then. Answer it.
And I'm telling you that the answer is still the same. The reasoning now is just it's similar. It does show that possibly you could have some issues going on with the car, because if your inside looks like this, then it's more likely that you have not been getting the maintenance and everything on the vehicle. That's questionable now. So now with those added context, I would say, let me go get my mechanic. I'm going to call my mechanic. He's going to come and check this car out, make sure it's good. And if only thing that's going on is you got a mess in the car, which looks like snacks on the floor, clothes everywhere, it's just dirty, right? Then I could still overlook that, even because it's an easy fix. It's not like they're pulling up and the tires are falling off, ignition, like engine is messed up. That would be different.
You added your own context.
But with that context of the vehicle mechanically possibly not being
you don't got a mechanic, you can't afford it, you need this gotta go right.
Yeah.
This gotta go right. This can't go wrong. And they pull up and the car look like that.
Man, now you just tried. Now you really.
Come on, bro. You don't got options. Mechanic cost.
Yeah.
He need 150 bare minimum.
So if that's the parameters now, right?
All you got that's free. That's free. Is the context clues. Car dirty. You ain't even caring enough to bring it, and I just got out of another car. I paid $4,000 for it. Transmission blew within a week. I can't get that car back. I can't buy this, sir.
Okay. So,
sir, I cannot buy this. I can't buy this car, bro.
Can you tell? Obviously, you've
I
been,
can't buy.
You've been playing the chest a little bit too much.
Yeah, sir. I thank you, but man, you didn't even care enough to even much clean the car, vacuum the car before I even can purchase it.
All right. So can I?
That means
can
you
I
didn't
answer to this question then, based on now those parameters?
I'm talking about you see dirt. You know some car.
Go ahead. I'm gonna tell you my answer as a consumer, because you just removed one of my.
Sir, I cannot do it. Thank you for your time. Sorry for wasting your time.
Nah, you just removed one of my whatever things, that limitations I said I could overcome. So if that's something I can't overcome, and it's just like that, I can't call a mechanic, I have all these bad experiences, this is in front of me, I need this car, $5,000 is within my price range, I gotta make a decision now. Then I would say I need it for $3,000. $3,000.
See, you a businesswoman. You're not. But you know what? You know what? You have to answer that way just to keep that mindset. We need you to keep that mindset.
Yeah.
You're just a businesswoman, and that's just how business people think. You understand?
But as an innocent consumer,
yeah,
without
I
any
can't do it.
rebuttals of being able to overcome any challenge is, walking away. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but that's not the answer. That's a answer.
yeah. So
Another answer is the one that you just gave. Shit, let's negotiate. But you a
yeah,
businesswoman.
I would negotiate based on my mindset, but based on the mindset where it's just like removing any possible negotiations and just it is what it is. Yeah, the surface of it would make me be like, nah, forget about it. This is not what I saw. Clearly, the pictures online don't show this. If they did, I wouldn't have been here.
Boom. That's you a
So your
business.
character,
You made a way out of no way. That's just
yeah.
That's just how it is when you get money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So from that perspective, as you said, I definitely just walk away because it doesn't feel
Right.
right. Yeah. It
You don't know.
feel like
Yeah.
it feel like something shaky going on because
You don't have these extra skills. You're just going based off instinct on just the world and
Okay.
just like
so pulling it real and
just
everything.
judging somebody's character.
Look.
Would that make you question their character? That's it.
Yes. So reeling this big, huge fish back in, all right?
It
Reeling
would
back in
make you.
and rewinding all the way to the beginning with character and going into dating and like how you could judge a person if they're showing up like that. Yeah, I would. To that example, based on that, yeah, I would walk away. I'd be like, that's a huge judge of character. So yeah, there's no way around it. I walk
Okay.
away from a deal.
That's all I was saying. That's all I was
So your point
saying.
that you're making about dating in the daytime versus the evening, you see someone pulling up like that in the daytime because now it's more moving pieces for someone to date in the daytime versus evening. You're going to expose yourself to more as well, like, and show them more of your character during the day as well. So they see your car during the daytime because they want to park next to you before you guys go to brunch. These are some things that they might have missed in the evening. Now they can make a different determination
Yeah.
based on, like, you might not even get to a lunch date or a dinner date
Right.
based on what you were doing during, breakfast and brunch and stuff. So your point is correct.
Mm-hmm. That's all I wanted to know. Love you, baby.
No.
That's all we got. We're gonna try to document more. I'm just trying to post some type of video. I know the quality is not there. We didn't bring our camera. We just had these iPhone 16s and it's dark in the room, and we got the blinds closed and all that. So yeah, we just chilling, and if we get more time, we ain't gonna make no promises. We'll make another video.